Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days. And leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game. And this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Davids. Pass somewhat off target. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Royce. The ball goes in. Great chance! Eto'o. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. And that has been slung wide. Played in by Robertson.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Still goalless at the moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Puskás. Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully... It's Ibrahimovic! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Royce. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Hullet. He's trying to hit the front line here. And he's intervened well there. Eto'o. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Hullet, shoots! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Puskás. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto'o. Davids makes the interception. Puskás looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pepe cuts out the pass. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, not quite. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, Forlan. Numero 14, Luis Suarez. Numero 11, lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 10, Owen, il numero 8.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has been cut short.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Strokes it back, and that could set him on his way. And that should get the job done. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Puskás. Bullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, a delicate chip through.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.000.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Odo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well. Played out to the right. And he plays one through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big chance! Yes, it's in! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly...
Chance! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, super find. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard. Batistuta is herring after that one. Now it's Raul. Oh, played right into his path. And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous.
Good chance here! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Davids, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Davids. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a great ball. Roll! It's a goal! What a moment for the double centurion! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. And that will be it. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they react.